Welcome back, Edgar.
Mans.
We missed you, bruv.
Mans just got back from the ends, you know what I'm saying? It's
We
all
really
good,
did
man.
miss you,
You
Edgar.
tweezing, fam.
Aww.
By the way, I'm gonna be singing that for like 2-3 weeks.
I can imagine.
You know,
How many weeks you stayed
Well,
there,
how
sir?
was it? How was it though?
I stayed for about 2-3 weeks thereabout. It was an amazing time. We went for a stage production
Yeah.
called Waterside by Kenenso Concepts. Two guys, basically, it's a African-Nigerian story about the Niger Delta and totemism. So basically, quick story, what happened was two friends who used to live in the village came back to the village after some years. They had promised themselves that if they don't make it in the city, they would come back and join their father's business, which is fishing.
Okay.
Apparently, they got back to the village, and then one of them saw a particular fowl. He was hungry, and just like old times, they used to steal fowl as children. He went to steal the chicken, ate it, and then he did not know, based on totemism laws, he didn't know that he had eaten a human being. Because there are some cultures that basically believe that, you know, they can put their lives in trees, in animals, in things, just so they can preserve how long they live. So apparently, so when he ate the chicken, he, of course, he had to lose his life because it killed someone else. And then the mother of the both of them had to choose because they both ate it. So the mother had to choose which of them had to go.
Goodness me.
Her actual son or her adopted son. And of course, every mother would choose. I mean, I don't know if let me say every mother. But she chose her son over her adopted son. And that's the story right there. But it was an amazing.
So who was the son? Who was the adopted son?
I was the adopted son, so I died. Spoilers. Spoilers, I died. Yeah, but it was an amazing. It was an
And I have a
amazing
feeling it was a very dramatic one as well.
Yes, we had the.
Dramatic.
No. Just because we're trying to make sure that scene was as emotional as possible.
Okay.
I wasn't very dramatic.
Okay.
Two of us played about 15 different characters. So and in that particular scene, I was playing as the mother. So I was crying, "Hey, what have I done, my son? Great one, please, help me!"
Okay.
So but if you had seen it, you wouldn't laugh because of the story and then the drama and stuff. But it was awesome. It was awesome.
Edgar.
But apart from that, I mean, my people in in London, in Peckham as well, in Manchester, in Leeds, in London, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful time. In Coventry, I shouldn't forget, Sheffield.
You really went round. Like
Yes,
how many
I did.
cities in total?
6.
6 cities.
Wow. Six cities. It was awesome. It was awesome.
So
and then I learned so now this is why it's very important I say this. Okay, I was just at the back and someone was saying, "No, you're given a Jamaican accent," and I was saying it's not Jamaican. So there is something called the roadman accent.
Yeah.
So the roadman accent, because when people hear British, they want to be more all the classism, the rich ones. But there is a
Queen's English.
Yeah, the Queen's English and all. But what I'm saying is there's something called the roadman. The roadman is like their own form of pidgin, if that makes sense. It's for like the locals. So you hear things like wagwan, peng.
Yeah.
You know what peng means, right? When you say someone is peng.
So, well, I know what it's used for here in
I don't know if you tell me
Nigeria.
when you say you peng, you're looking all peng.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Yeah,
So-
it means
so
you're looking good. What about mandem? What about mandem?
my people? My people.
Your camaraderie, people around.
Yeah, so your guys, your brothers,
community,
but basically more men. You're like your friend, your brothers. You know,
Okay.
your guy, man them, the girl them.
okay.
You know. Now, what tweezing? Are you tweezing?
I
fam?
have no idea.
Even me, I don't know.
I have no
You
idea.
see that others are saying, are you tweezing, fam? I don't know. What happened was, where I heard that one was on the bus. So what had happened, you know how the system is so structured that at a particular time the bus is meant to be there. So this bus driver got in a minute late, and then she was very rude. And this guy was trying to like pay for his ticket and everything, and then she just wanted to move, and he was like, "Yo, are you tweezing, fam? Are you tweezing?" Immediately he said, "I just carried my phone, wrote that one, I said tweezing."
So you know you're going to bring it back to Nigeria?
That's mental. Is
Yes, mental.
Yeah.
Maybe that's mental. Like yo.
Are you tweezing, fam?
You tweezing, fam.
And then then GIF. There's not a GIF.
I don't know.
You're looking all GIF.
What is that? You don't know.
This is let me
You
be
don't
honest with you. There are some of these things you just hear. Based on their expression, you know if it's a good or a bad thing. You may not really know the meaning, but when it's but you're looking all GIF. You're looking all GIF. You're so okay.
Wait,
You're looking
GIF,
good.
the GIF that we will know is online images now, right?
Graphical.
No, not GIF.
Format.
GIF. You're looking all GIF.
Okay.
Oh, tiff, spliff, niff.
Just stop, Edgar. My stomach is hurting. from giggling all morning since you got back. I don't think I've laughed like this in a while. Thank you so much for that.
Don't worry.
Welcome back.
More laughs
Yeah.
tomorrow. More laughs. I promise you guys. More
I
laughs.
can imagine.
Tomorrow is Good Friday.
Yes, so.
There's not supposed to be plenty
You're
laugh.
not supposed to.
Oh, it's true.
So we'll move on to Monday, yeah?
Monday.
Monday.
More laughs on Monday.
Monday. Okay. All right. No problem. So now there is something that's been circulating online, and so this particular conversation goes to people that almost instantly believe everything they see and hear online. And so it has been a question: how much are you to believe when someone comes out to share a tale of woe or a situation? And what sort of things should you do to actually check these stories are true before you react or respond, or maybe pay money into an account? So everybody has heard of, basic online scams. Everybody has probably gone through all the rules. If you get a phone call from someone claiming to be, you have to really do your checks. But then when an influencer, someone who has gained a following of over 1.9 million followers, where do you now stand on believing everything they say? For that person to have 1.9 million followers, that means that they must have been doing something right?
Or something wrong.
Well, yes, true. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because of the allegations against Blessing CEO. Now, this is a relationship coach and online influencer who she's been on Wake Up Nigeria before as well, who came out about a week or two ago to share that she had been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Now, the seriousness of that disease is not something to laugh about, joke about, sneeze at all. There are hundreds of thousands of people around the world suffering from this, living with breast cancer. So when you hear something like that, you take it very, very seriously. And with someone that has that kind of following, obviously, there was an almost instant reaction. I went through some of the posts on her page from that day, and I noticed that on the very same day, there were quite a lot of sequential posts where there was just a lot happening. At some point, she's shaving her hair. At some point, she's auctioning wigs. At some point, she's auctioning or selling off her car and even a house. I'm not sure if it's her car and her house, but a car and a house. So allegedly, this could be false. And I say allegedly because I haven't had any confirmation on this, but there is a particular screenshot of a document, like a test document, going on online with someone claiming that the document she showcased was a forgery.
So every medical professional that I know that has anything that is worth his or her salt and is an online commentator has discredited that claim 1,001 times.
Okay.
Utter false rubbish. And where it hurts is where how we Nigerians can be. We can be sympathetic a number of times, and even if that thing that even if someone has done something that you don't like, but when the person is going through stuff, at that time, humanity kind of the humane nature comes out, and all of that. Even from when it started, a lot of people were also felt, even from the beginning, without any prompting, without even dropping anything, they felt like, oh, this is this person. This person has done a lot of the antecedents. This person has always been like this. Probably is false. In fact, they called it out a number of times. And then she goes stage 4, and and people was like, do you know what stage 4 is? That's the end. There's no stage 5. There's no stage 5. Like you'll not be living your best life. People that don't have anything close to that
are going through
Did
hell.
you see the video of Isaac Fayoshe? Did you see that video?
Yes, when he was crying about
He traveled to Australia to go and see his family. His wife couldn't even come to pick him at the airport. She was treating cancer. He was crying. He said, I have money. My money cannot do anything. And this man was crying.
Yeah, I just want to quickly say that and this is me now being serious, yes. I pray that she is fine. I pray she gets better. However, I will not be surprised if this is all for clout. Rather, I will just be disappointed because this is not the first time how she even got into fame was with the story about her claiming that a particular house wasn't hers.
Yeah.
Was hers at the time, and then she got famous. So I know I have seen Nigerians really go far when it comes to doing things for clout.
Some things are,
you know, but yeah, sometimes I just feel like if this is for clout, then social media should be regulated, especially with these influencers and how far they can go and the kind of things that they can say as well. People have also asked that she brings some form of proof to say that, okay, you know, if you really want us to give you money, then show us that you're really...
I don't even think it's about the money right now. This is tantamount to fraud, right?
It is.
And there are other things that she could be legally culpable for if indeed it is not true.
I mean, to be honest, I'm so sorry.
It's too serious.
It's sickening because
an
of
illness.
her character. No,
Yeah.
actually because of her person, because of the amount of controversies that she has been involved in. There are certain people that would actually say the same thing and will not even ask them to say anything because of their past records. But Blessing CEO is always known to be in the news for something trendy. She wants to be in every conversation from time to time. So I'm just hoping that this is not one where she is trying to chase that clout and become as, because if it is, you can't use something like this. It is, I think there is a belt.
Yeah. Well,
let's draw the line.
We are definitely monitoring this particular story. We're going to be looking out for what happens next. And if you are out there and you see people online declare things like this, please do a double check before you start paying money into any account. That's how we'll wrap it up on What's Up and About for today.
Yo, fam!
I'm not monitoring, Sha.
You're not?
I'm not monitoring. You are me, I'm not monitoring.
Wow, Mike.
Yo.